Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. General Hospital sees Willow Tate Catalin McMullen has gone into full psycho mode and is tormenting people, but will Drew Kane Quartermain Cameron Matheson join in with her evil antics? We're going to talk about how far Willow goes and whether Drew talks her down or joins in the mayhem. We did a video recently asking who snatched baby Daisy, and Willow was at the top of our suspect list. And then it came out that our top candidate is indeed the culprit. Sasha Gilmore Sophia Matson is being gaslit and tormented by vengeful Willow. She messed with Sasha's head so bad about baby Daisy that now Sasha wants to leave Port Charles. And if you remember in our latest rumor roundup, we reported from a leaker that Sophia Matson is exiting General Hospital soon and Sasha leaves Port Chuck with the baby. And this week, we saw Willow saying she wants revenge for Sasha and Michael Corinthos Rory Gibson, so-called betrayal. You know, in her mind. We now know for sure that Willow is the one who's been messing with Sasha by moving baby Daisy around, changing her clothes, messing with the mobile. And Willow snatched the sleeping baby from her crib upstairs, took off with Daisy, then snuck back into the house to put her in the downstairs bassinet to drive Sasha crazy and make her look like a paranoid liar, a crazy person, basically. So, for those that are asking, is Willow also the one who switched Daisy with another baby at General Hospital right after she was born? Yeah, of course she is. Catalin McMullen confirmed that in a recent interview. And if you don't recall, Willow was at the hospital when it happened. She was checked in not long after Sasha checked into GH. Willow delivered baby Daisy in the courtroom, and then she had a complete and total breakdown over losing custody of her children. So yeah, Willow was in the hospital, and it would have been super easy for her to sneak into the nursery where they keep the babies. She's a nurse, so yeah, she could have crept in there, swapped Daisy with another baby, and then snuck back out. And the nurse on duty was none the wiser and just brought in the baby that was in the Daisy bassinet. That's where it all started. And obviously at that point, Willow's mind was just cracking apart because of the custody verdict. And the other stunts she pulled with Daisy at the Quartermain mansion, those were a bit more difficult because she had to sneak out of her and Drew's house and then onto the Q property. But Willow lived there for quite a while. She knows all the ways in and out of the house because she lived there. And since Drew is busy with meetings and often out of town as a congressman, it's easy for Willow to creep around and act like a real psycho lately. But also, she's the most obvious suspect to be tormenting Sasha and Michael if you think about it. You know, while Willow was with Michael, she seemed like a sweet, kind, level-headed person. And that's been that way for a couple of years now. Carly Corinthos Spencer Laura Wright was convinced, Michael was convinced, all the Quartermains. But, you know, we all know Willow has got plenty of crazy inside her. Not only because of her family's tainted gene pool, but also because she was raised in Shiloh Archer's Kobe Ryan McLaughlin creepy cult, Dawn of Day, with a completely unhinged adoptive mother. But just real quick, let's talk about Willow's DNA because it's beyond nutty and deranged. You know, if you remember, Nina Reeves Cynthia Watros was absolutely nutso when she came out of her 20-year-long coma. That was back when Michelle Stafford originated the role. And Willow's grandmother is evil to the core. That's Nina's mom, Madeline Reeves Donna Mills, who stabbed Willow's bio-dad, Silas, to death. And remember, she sold off Nina's twin girls, Nell Benson, Chloe Lanier, and Willow, and lied to her daughter, Nina, her whole life, saying that she had miscarried while in the coma, and then the truth came out later. And then, of course, there's the fact that Willow's twin sister, Nell, is absolutely 100% unequivocally bat-crap crazy. So Willow's got one messed up gene pool. And don't forget her adoptive mom, Harmony Miller Inga Cadranel raised Willow in a cult and gave her to Shiloh to take her virginity, and then repeatedly raped while he was messing with her mind. So Willow has this double whammy of crazy, actually a triple whammy. Nutty DNA, raised by a woman devoted to a perverted cult leader. And then I firmly believe Shiloh's obsession and abuse of Willow is why Drew is able to manipulate her now. It's like Willow's still brainwashed, but she just swapped Drew for Shiloh. You know, one manipulator for another. And also, I was wondering if maybe hearing Sasha's baby's name also kind of got Willow all twisted up. Do you remember that girl named Daisy from the Dawn of Day cult? Her name was Daisy Kwan. She was very close to Shiloh, and she even performed the wedding ceremony between Nell and Shiloh when they got married in Pentonville prison. So Willow might have been triggered by the name Daisy too. It just seems weird in the whole realm of all the names in the world, why they would have chosen Daisy when that's somebody who was close to someone who tormented Willow in the past. So Willow told little baby Daisy that her mommy Sasha betrayed her and her daddy Michael won't let her see her kids, Wiley Quartermain, Corinthos Viren Weaver, and Amelia Grace Corinthos Sequoia, and Serenity Mort Mako. So Willow said she and the baby were going to show Sasha and Michael how that feels. And she said we're going to take a little walk. And then of course she did bring her back. So Detective Harrison Chase, Josh Swickert, seems to think Sasha is lying and or losing her sanity. And that's her fake ex, you know. So I will say Sasha has a history of doing dodgy things and going off her rocker. It could help Willow in the custody case if Sasha seems unstable and she's sharing house space with Wiley and Amelia. And the two questions I have now are number one, will Michael accept Sasha's demand that she's going to leave town? We have heard the actress is leaving. So we'll see if Sophia Matson indeed goes. And unless and until Sasha leaves, I fully expect Willow to keep tormenting them and scaring them about Daisy. And my second question is, when Drew figures out what Willow is doing, will he try and stop her? Will he talk sense to her or do something worse? Because initially, you know, Drew will be surprised because it's out of character for Willow to act this way. However, Drew may decide that making Sasha look crazy could help them in court. And Drew might even join in on these reindeer games with Willow, maybe give her some advice on how to do even worse things to Sasha and Michael. I mean, Drew's got crazy eyes. He's no more sane than Willow. Even if Drew tells her to stop, you know, and whether she does or doesn't, he certainly wouldn't tell anybody that Willow's the one doing this. At a bare minimum, I think Drew will understand why that she's doing it, and he'll cover for Willow because if it comes out, it'll mess up things for them in court and for him in Congress. Drew can't be marrying somebody unstable that's messing with a baby. Willow may never get her kids back. Drew wouldn't get reelected. I mean, if General Hospital wanted to get really wild, they could have Drew and Willow both get really villainous. We all know how sketchy Drew can be. He is a full villain on. And if Willow joins in as his Queen of Darkness, well, that could be really interesting. We'll see how far it goes. I can't wait to see Drew's reaction when he finds out what his dark little darling Willow has been doing with the baby. Also, Nina's going to be horrified. But come on, let's face it, she's done worse too. She basically cut Ava Jerome's Moral West baby out of her. And, you know, tried and steal her. So, she can't really say too much about it, right? Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.